If someone walk away from you, they were not tied to your destiny. That's all. You don't gotta hate them. They just weren't tied to your destiny. If you fail, don't linger on it. You might be a little hurt for a minute, and that's okay. We're human. We have emotions. But get over it. You got a couple more failures to do to complete, and you still gotta get over them. So don't worry about that last failure. That's okay. You can get over it. Welcome back to this channel. If you are new here, my name is Juliet. This channel is all about personal development, advancement, and growth. If you're someone that's looking to become the best version of yourself, or you may be on your personal development journey just as I am, welcome to this channel. You made the right start. So we're going to be discussing today things I have learned in my 20s. And these stuff are very interesting. Some are funny too, and some are serious, but let's get right into it. So the first thing is I wrote down a list, y'all. Wrote down a list so that I don't miss anything. The first thing that I learned was to stop caring about what people think of you. And I'm heavy on that. I'm heavy on that. The older I get, the less I care what people think. Especially if they ain't paying your bills. Especially if they're not even trying to do anything to better themselves. I honestly could care less what they think about me. The second thing is take chances, take risks. We only here for a short time. Now I mean, and take those risks with really detrimental, but take calculated risks. Take chances on your life. Go to that next job offer. Travel around the world. We're young. Those are things that we should be doing. So the next thing is the people that you start with are not going to always be the people that continue on with you in your journey. Yeah. Over the years, I've had relationships, friendships, people who I've been friends with for probably 4 or 5 years. We're not friends anymore. No ill will towards them. No harm. I wish them all the best because I believe that all of us can persevere. But I just knew that the person that I was becoming was not attached to who they are becoming. And they might catch up later on. You never know. We might buck, in my 30s. But as of now, those persons I don't see myself communicating with anymore. The fourth thing is to check your circle. If you're the only person that's evolving in your circle, if you're the only person that's doing good in your circle, you need to check your circle. Because it shouldn't only be you. If everybody else around you ain't evolving, I don't know. I feel some kind of way about that. If only me evolving in my circle and everybody else just dragging their feet, then I need to come from around that circle because I end up being just like them. And like I said in the last one, no ill will towards them, but you gotta know what you want for yourself. You gotta know the vision that you have for yourself. The fifth one is, and this goes back to number 3. Relationships will come and go. I wish I could have told my 18-year-old self, you could wait. No, because when we're younger, I won't even lie, the relationships that we hold in such high esteem that we think are going to last forever, I'm not bashing anybody's relationship because I believe that relationships could last very long, leading to marriage. But some of the relationships that we hold so high on a pedestal don't even mean it's no good. They are not even benefiting us in any kind of way. They're hurting us more than anything. Number 6, write goals and pursue them. Y'all ever write on the list for the grocery store? And as you pick up, you check them off. And you feel relieved that you were able to find this item in the grocery store that you went to. That's just how goals should be. Like I always say in all my videos, I believe that we should always evolve. So you should always have goals, have a list of goals. Because if you don't have a list of goals, you know what you're just doing? Living life freely and winging it. Hoping that something happens. Hoping around here if you don't plan. You could plan and God may change plans because our plans to be are not even as great as what God thinks of us. However, if you plan, you probably would know where you are heading rather than just winging it. Just winging it is how you a little depressed sometimes. Use your job Number 7, use your job as a place to learn if you want to become an entrepreneur. Use your job as a place to learn if you want, if you want to become an entrepreneur. Everything that you need to run a business is right in front of you on a job, especially if you work at a small business. You're seeing the do's and don'ts of leadership. You're seeing how to make sales transactions. You're seeing how to have good customer service skills face on with customers being able to sell an item. All that you're learning, and you will need that in entrepreneurship. Just saying. Number 9, fail and get over it right away. If you fail, don't linger on it. Because when you fail and you linger on it, you get depressed, you start, your mind starts to go back to just being in a world of failure. We all fail. We humans. We're humans. We're gonna fail. That's the one thing I learned is if I fail on something, get over it. Try something else. Life goes on. Things fail. Yeah, you might be a little hurt for a minute, and that's okay. We're human. We have emotions. But get over it. You got a couple more failures to do to complete, and you still gotta get over them. So don't worry about that last failure. That's okay. You can get over it. Next thing is, life still goes on. After that person leave you, life still gotta go on. Catch yourself, baby girl. Catch yourself, baby girl. Life still goes on. That person walk away from you, you still gotta do what's best for you. Life goes on. If someone walk away from you, they were not tied to your destiny. That's all. You don't gotta hate them. They just weren't tied to your destiny. And because of that, life goes on. Half of the people, I remember it was Madia say, I watched this video with Madia, and she said, half of the people that you be sitting around crying about, you wouldn't even remember their last name in a couple years. So don't hurt your head. Don't hurt your head, child. If you sit around and hurt your head, but people who are already gone, you will lose your mind. So the next thing is, and this is going to be the last one, check in with yourself weekly. And when I say this is, at the end of every week, reflect. Reflect on how the week went. Reflect on whether or not you fulfilled any of your goals that you wanted to do that week. Reflect on how you felt that entire week. That's why I always talk about journaling, because it helps you put your thoughts on paper, and you can always go back to look at them. Because today you may not be feeling well, but tomorrow you may be at your best, and that's a whole different day. Check in with yourself. All of us need to check in with ourselves weekly, daily, hourly, whatever, because we're not perfect. We may have done something to somebody that wasn't pleasing in God's sight. We may have done something to somebody. Check in with yourself. Go back and say sorry. You ain't too big. Go back and say sorry. You know how much times I apologize to people because I was wrong? Or even if I wasn't wrong, and because I made them feel bad, I went back and apologized. Even if they were wrong. Vengeance ain't mine. Vengeance is the Lord's. So check in with yourself every week. See what you could do better. I always say this. Time waits for nobody. We're about to go into the 6th month of this year. We got 6 more months to go. Be checking in at half of the year. How well you doing? You started those goals yet? Just asking. Like I always say, I don't want to force anybody to change. You need to figure out if you need to change. And trust me, your surroundings will always tell you if you need to change. But that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to this channel down below. Don't forget to like this video, comment as well. I want to get feedback from you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.